Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Walk of Femme with KEMPIRE and myself, Natalie, also known as Femme Tarot. Thank you for being here because we have a special one today. We're moving away from the Bravo world and the Housewives world, and we're going towards the entertainment industry. And I mean, I'm not going to surprise you because you all know who we're reading today because it's down in the title of this video, but we're all super curious. What is happening with Britney Spears, right, Kemp?
Definitely. I mean, she literally was just in the news this past week.
She's been in the news for the past month or two with everything going on with her dad and all that documentary that came out recently.
Framing Britney Spears.
But before jumping in, let's get this out of the way. Where can people find us? Kemp, you start.
Well, everyone can find me. I have two channels here on YouTube. KEMPIRE Daily is the one where they get consistent hot topics on a daily basis in some of your favorite music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. And of course, my podcast, KEMPIRE Radio. Everything will be available in Natalie's description.
Yes, and please go ahead and follow him if you're not following him already, or me if you're not following me already, and you're here from his channel or his podcast and TikTok. And you can follow me. Everything is down below. This is my website and my Instagram and Facebook handle. Right. Without further ado, let's look into Britney Spears.
Yes.
Right, Kemp. I'm sure you have a long list of questions, right?
Yeah, and I don't want to start too hard out there. I just want to know, how is Britney doing? That's my biggest question, because a lot of people have assumptions. People, the Free Britney movement are thinking one thing. The father and the family are thinking one thing. I just want to know, how is Britney? And
how is Britney doing?
How is Britney doing right now? And I just want to mention as well, in regards to an update in Britney's case, there are a couple of things. She is set to see the judge in next month to actually speak for herself in court. Currently, we heard a rumor, and this is all alleged, and this is coming out in a new Britney Spears documentary. I forgot the actual title. The BBC is working on it. And they're alleging in this documentary that the father in court documents had checked off an area where it said that Britney had dementia or had dementia. So I don't know if that's true or not.
Well, I have to say that I'm going to start backwards. And I'm going to say this because this is important and I'm happy for her. She is getting a lot of guidance and help. We get the magician here. So she is going to start manifesting the life that she wants and she deserves. She is already on that path. So if everyone is worried about Britney and how she's being treated and whether she has control of her finances and her life, she's going to start doing so. I feel that someone walked into her life fairly recently, in the last 6 months or so, when I mean fairly recently, who actually cares for her and wants the best for her, and they are helping her out. Now, I have the King of Pentacles, so yeah, it's all about what's going on right now. It's all about the money. I also feel that maybe she's being forced by her dad or her management team. Let's call her dad, the management team, in quotation marks, to work, to bring in more money, especially with everything. Because right now, Britney's on the news because of her court case and because of the documentary and everything going on. So there is that pressure right now for her to work. Deals are happening in the background. And then I have the Knight of Wands, which means that what I love about this card is that although deals are happening in the background, there are going to be deals that Britney wants to do, that she approves. And here's where that person comes in. And this is where things are they're going to start changing for her with this Magician card.
Wow.
But
this is good news.
Let me just manifest. Yeah, I want to manifest too, but let me just clarify 1 second, the Magician. because I'm more interested to know when or what or yeah, she's starting to have people who are, protecting her and have her back at the moment with this magician. So she's getting help, she's getting support for anyone who worries, including myself, because I worry for that girl.
Yeah.
And so things are happening. They're moving towards a much more positive direction for her.
Okay.
But it's going to be a while until she feels it, she sees it, and she feels that it's secure. Her life is now sort of protected and secure, and she's not as vulnerable. So
that's interesting because in recent, at least within the last year or two, she does have her own legal counsel. Mind you, she's paying for both legal counsels, one for her father and for herself. But this is groundbreaking because now that's part of who came into court this past week saying Britney would like to talk about the conservatorship and she would like to talk about it herself to the court. So that's going to be groundbreaking next month to see her do that. The other thing is that with Britney, it seems as if with the conservatorship, that the father had to step down because of illness at one point in the last couple of years. And then they brought on this co-conservator, Jody Montgomery, who now is the conservator over her person right now. But her father is still a co-conservator over the finances. And Britney has said that she will not work, allegedly, until her father is no longer
out.
Yes.
So the question is whether he's going to be out or
what is the future of Jamie Spears' involvement in Britney Spears' conservatorship?
Okay.
That's a good question.
Yes, that's a much better question.
Well, I was just giving a little bit of background in regards to for those that were looking for an update on what's been going on with Britney. I was just mentioning what you were referring to in regards to people getting more involved in helping her, and that's her legal team. Her new legal team. This is what I'm assuming. There could be other people other than that have brought in the legal team. Oh wait! I love when you stop me.
All I have to do is just give you that look, and you stop. We have our thing here. Well, first of all, he ain't gonna go down without a fight, without biting and kicking and screaming and scratching, right? He's not gonna go down silently, but he is going down. He's gonna be left out.
Wow.
Eventually.
He's
not gonna have full control of her money and her estate and her business and anything. That's what my cards are showing.
Wow.
So I'm happy. You can see that on my face. I'm like, I'm so happy for her.
Well, you know what it is? I worked in the field years ago where I worked with people with developmental disabilities, and the goal was always to give them the opportunities to be more independent. And I know she's not developmentally disabled; she might have other things going on. But I think what a lot of the Free Britney movement and a lot of people that are concerned for Britney is that they're not seeing that improvement. They're not seeing that additional freedom to do with her life.
True. Indeed. And while you were talking, I'm like, what else can you tell me about Jamie Spears? What's going on?
Has he been made to look like the bad guy? Is he really the bad guy? That's another question.
Things are going to happen fast. Things are changing fast for him. And I'm going to show you this card. It speaks for itself. 3 of Swords, heartbreak card, disappointment. And then I get the Empress card. So I'm not sure how's her mom involved, but although it's not her mom, I don't feel that they are close. They are not. Her mom is not.
Her mom is there. I saw a recent story about her mom, but it was a little sketchy. And I think it was between the mom and dad. I can't recall the story at this point, but everyone has been asking that question. Maybe we should ask the cards.
That's what I'm doing. I'm asking for clarification.
Look, but that's a great question because that's a consistent question that continues to come up in regards to Britney Spears because the father's so involved. They're like, "Where's the mom? What does the mom feel about this?"
Her mom is not good at handling money. Okay, I get that much.
Okay.
she's been spending her daughter's money, or maybe in the past she spent her daughter's money. So she's been kind of left out in the cold with that. Because I feel unnecessary payment, online shopping, cars, things that you
I'm
don't.
feeling very judged.
But things, I feel that they are working on this relationship. No, I don't think that she and her mom have a good relationship or like a mother and daughter relationship,
Okay.
but they are working on it, and things will start changing as soon as everything else in her life starts changing. Excuse me, as soon as she starts having more control of her life and her decisions.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, it's an iffy relationship, with her mom, but I don't know what her mom plays a part here. And this, her relationship with her dad played a big role in her not having a relationship with her mom, or having a very tumultuous relationship with her mom.
Wow.
And this is changing. This is going to change.
Okay. That's good. Everyone needs their
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah. And I can't listen. I can't say, you see me being a bit hesitant. I don't pick up good vibes about her mom, but every daughter needs her mom.
Complicated. It's a complicated relationship.
She needs someone. She needs someone, whether it's a
This
mom
makes
or
sense. I think this clears up everyone's question. Where is her mom? Where is her mom? But if it's a complicated, strained relationship, it makes sense why her mom is not there, is not taking a more standout role in this whole conservatorship.
She can't. I was just told that she can't. So with her mom, that's what I feel. And I think that their relationship, once all this is kind of like falls into place for Britney, is going to change. It's a work. They have a lot of work to do. It's going to take years. But she needs someone, and she knows that she needs, and her dad's not that someone.
I have another question about the dad, because
Okay.
I think there are mixed feelings about him getting involved in regards to her conservatorship over the years. A lot of people make him out to be a bad guy and he has ill
Mhm.
intentions. Is that true, or is there some ill intention, but at the same time he wants to protect his daughter? 'Cause I want to be fair. I want to be understanding. I know a lot of people want to make him out to be evil and just trying to steal her money and blah 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 blah, which might be.
No, it's a very good question, actually, because I was wondering that myself. I don't like this guy. I'm sorry if you're watching this, but I
No,
mean,
I'm Purple Free
I
Britney
haven't.
movement is watching, and they're like,
I don't like what I pick up. Okay, I don't know him, so I cannot be personal. But I have these cards. I have the Ten of Pentacles that jumped out, and the Hierophant. He's got ulterior motives. This is not about love. This is about control. He's controlling. He has some kind of mental health issue. He could be a narcissist. I cannot tell you 100% sure. I could pull some cards to find out, but it seems to me this is his MO. It's all about control. And
and Britney's
that's
been
what he
letting
did
us
with his,
know.
and he did that with her mom. That's why they divorced.
Mm.
So he does that. That's what he does. He's extremely controlling, and it is about the money, and it is about control, and it is about power for him. I'm afraid.
I try to have an open mind, Jamie, but look, the cards don't lie.
Exactly. So there you go. Don't like you, Jamie. Don't be that guy.
Already, so far, this is looking good for Britney Spears.
So far,
But
yeah. Mm-hmm.
but there is a new man in her. Well, not a new man. They've been dating for a couple of years right now. What can you say about her love life? Is this the guy for her, or will someone new come in? I'm hoping someone new. Even though this he's. I mean, have you seen him?
I've seen him. I know he's not the guy that you would imagine Britney being with, but if he's grounding and if he helps her out, like, if that's what she needs now, fine.
Yeah.
She needs, as I said, she needs someone. She's so lonely. I want to cry just talking about her. That's the feeling. I feel she cries a lot.
Wow.
She's in pain.
Oh man.
So she needs this guy, whether we like him or not, or whether we feel that he is right for her or not. Right now, he is right for her. But I am pulling some cards on her.
I'm sure everyone wants to know what is his intentions.
She's not even that into him. Like, she's not in love. That's what I'm
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah.
say.
But it's been a
Like,
couple of years.
well, 5 of Cups to me,
Not to
it's
say that's
almost.
impossible. Like I'm being, coy, but I'm just saying you would think after a couple of years, with everything that's been going on, this would draw you closer to someone, but sometimes it doesn't, and apparently it has not in this particular situation.
No, not anymore. Maybe it's died down. This whole but I don't feel it was a relationship of passion or feeling in
Hmm.
love. I just feel that they just got together and it worked out for them.
Oh.
But I want to. She's waiting for something. She's waiting for something. 3 of Wands. She's waiting. She's looking into the future. She's waiting to see what's going to happen in the future to make decisions about this relationship. If you ask me intuitively,
No.
he won't be around in a year.
I believe, and when Femme Tarot says something like that, she said that about me in relationships. Just saying. And look.
Sorry, I had 2 more. I had the High Priestess that jumped
Mhm.
out, and the Queen of Cups. I tell you, she's an emotional person, and for her, a relationship or falling in love,
Mhm.
I don't feel she falls in love easily, even though that's the impression she gave us in the past when she married. What was that? Her
Back
backup
then, oh,
dancer.
Kevin Federline.
Federline. She had the kids with him, right? And then
Yes.
she married a classmate. I mean, she was all over the place. It doesn't come because she is extremely passionate or she falls in love easily. But what happens is she wants to fulfill some emotional gaps there. And whoever comes along and does that for her, she'll just latch on.
Okay.
But you
She's a
know what?
Sagittarius. I pulled up her birth chart.
Interesting, because I was just gonna say she seems. Where is her moon?
Aquarius.
Really? Okay, that's why she doesn't fall in love easily with that moon in Aquarius. Aquarians are more,
Mm.
I should know I'm an Aquarius. So,
And look, I'm
and
not
Sagittarius,
100% sure this birth chart is accurate. We're basing this
right,
off a specific website.
right, right.
Brittany, if you want a reading after this conservatorship is over, femtarot.com.
Although I would say she's more of a Pisces. I
Oh.
feel she has a very heavy past life. She has a lot of karmic lessons coming in. So I'm not sure. Did she
Okay.
did she have Pisces anywhere on her chart?
No, I'm not seeing it.
I have to say that it's very well known that celebrities and A-listers do not reveal their true birthdays because they don't want
Mm.
people like me and us to look into their lives. So
Damn it, Brittany. Come for a reading.
reading. Exactly.
But based on everything that you're saying, I don't want to interrupt the reading, but based on what you're saying, it sounds as if Brittany knows what's really happening. Like she's not what everyone has sort of painted her out to be in the media or her father. That she's very coherent. That she's very aware of who she is, what she wants to do. Is that true?
I'm asking my cards now because that's what I would like to know. I do feel that she's not. I'll answer once
Yeah.
I get the
Because
message.
I think a lot of I've fallen prey to this in regards to Britney is the image of her with the umbrella or shaving off her head or not being that this was a good thing for her because it kind of got her back under control. But it seems that it's under control, but she's not a free human being to live her life the way that she wants to.
So what I'm getting is she's definitely not in a. She's what's happening right now. There's a lot going on. She's very stressed. She has very low self-esteem at the moment.
Hmm.
But what I love, because I got the strength card, this is a major arcana as well. What I love is that sometimes that vulnerable Britney that we see is not really the vulnerable Britney that we see. She's very good at using sort of this childhood innocence and youthful naivety, let's just say, to her advantage. So it's because that's how she learned how to do it ever since she was a child. She was in the Mickey Mouse Club or Disney Club, whatever.
Mickey Mouse Club, you got it.
Mickey Mouse Club, yeah. So this is how she's learned how to get what she wants and how to charm people. And what we see on social media at the moment is what I'm picking up. it is partly that. It is her trying to act that innocent, but it looks awkward. It looks disjointed to the rest of the world when we're watching this. And that's why we're all like, free Britney, what's going on? Because we don't get it. But that's her she's trying to tap into that childhood, those childhood happy memories that she had. And that's why she acts that way. It's her trying to be charming, trying to pass on a message. And I know there's a lot on YouTube, people saying, is she sort of, people are noticing her hands. Is she making like gestures, like saving and stuff like that? I can ask, but that's not what I'm picking up. I do pick up that she's not happy. She has no control of her life. She is made to do things that they're totally against her. And this disjointed, this fragmented Britney that we see, it is a mental health. It is like a breaking point. And also that's her safe space, going to that child, that innocent little Britney that we all grew up to love. And that's where she keeps going back to. That's her comfort zone. She needs help. She needs help.
And she's not getting that help from the team that she has now.
Not therapy. I don't think that they're actually like really, really giving her that help that she needs. But the good news is, yes, she is. I have a 10 of Swords. She's almost there. It's almost there where her life's going to change and things are going to improve, but it's going to get worse before it gets better. I have to tell you. Ooh. For her personally, not what we see. We might not even find out about all this stuff, but for her personally. And then I have the Queen of Wands. She'll be fine. She'll be fine, but it's a long road for Britney. Okay. A long road.
Since we were talking about boyfriends, let's talk about the past a little bit, because I think there's a lot that, especially recently, because Justin Timberlake recently apologized to her and Janet Jackson, who's another one we should do. Let us know in the comments. Maybe Justin too. But he recently apologized after the Framing Britney documentary came out and pretty much exposed, some of the things that he did to her. Can you just maybe pull cards and tell us what was that relationship really like? Like, I think there's just some confusion. Did she cheat on him? Did he cheat on her? Like, what was that relationship?
Well, it was very much based on, I have the Four of Pentacles. It was very much based on the image that they had, as a couple. And it was a business for them. It was a partnership, not just like a love thing. This is what popped out, like a jumper card.
I'll say this while you're doing that.
Yeah.
That wasn't uncommon, especially in their day, where publicists would orchestrate these relationships for image. That's a lot of times we thought these people were together because they loved each other, and a lot of times it was just for image.
I see a lot of coins here, but I also see that poor Britney did see Justin more as a guardian angel, a guide, a protector. He, oh God. Again, I'm not picking up nice vibes from Justin Timberlake, and I love him as an artist. All right.
But let me tell you something. In recent years, Justin Timberlake's image with the public, especially after the Framing Britney Spears, especially after what's come out in regards to his involvement in Janet Jackson and how he treated Janet Jackson after the Super Bowl, a lot of people are not loving Justin as they used to.
And he was not when they were together, it was always Britney that got the attention. It was always Britney that was going to be the superstar. Ooh. And I'm not saying that he's very talented. As I said, I love him as an artist.
But in comparison.
But all the attention and the focus was mainly on Britney, on him too, but not as much. So
even now,
right? Exactly. And so he kind of took that role where he was influencing her. He was more of as I said, a protector. She would go to him for advice and ask him. And whatever they did or what he did, this was a relationship, again, a business relationship, at least more from his side than her side.
Mm.
She felt comfortable with him. She knew him. They knew each other since they were kids. They had that bond, that connection. She felt safe around him, but he didn't always have her, her best interests, let's say, at
Mm.
the forefront of his mind.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I'm not really liking what I'm seeing, and it's disappointing because I love his songs.
But like I said, in recent years, I feel like he's been exposed in regards to who he really might be. Look, this is all alleged, but his image is not what it used to be.
He's not, no, not just that, because I pulled the King of Cups. He is not what we see or what we think. And also, I feel that there was some kind of like substance abuse, maybe, as well, during the Britney and Justin
Okay, it
era.
was the 90s.
Yeah, well. So yeah, so it's very imbalanced there, that relationship, very imbalanced. But the only cups I get is the King of Cups. So it wasn't like they were mad in love. I also feel that they convinced themselves that they were the perfect star little A-list power couple. They were getting so much attention. They were loving the attention. They were loving where that was going. And they kind of convinced each other, I think, themselves that, oh yeah, I love being with Justin, or loving with Britney. I love this person, but it wasn't really that. It was just smoke and mirrors.
Wow. Whew, that was a lot. That was a lot, but I think also very clarifying. Will we get to see Britney Spears back on stage? I know that's what a lot of people, especially the Free Britney movement, they want to see her performing again. She seems to love to perform. She performs a lot on her social media. Will she does she want to get back on stage?
She does. She does, because this one popped out and it reminds me of Britney. Her also her posture in this card, it just like totally like what Britney would do in Vegas or something, because she's an amazing dancer, or she used to be, and that's what's popped out. Now, you asked if she's gonna come back. Like, she wants to. She's working on it. Two of Cups. So I think her next relationship is going to help her do that.
Oh, this has been I know your focus is, your focus is always on a positive reading.
Yeah.
But I also believe that nothing in life is necessarily negative. Even the negative things that we view or perceive as negative is leading us to where we want to be. Even those bumps in the road.
I agree. That's the thing. It's not that I don't see negative. Even if I see negative stuff in a reading, I always use my guides and my gift to see the positive. What's the positive? Because everything negative that happens to us leads us to something positive. But sometimes we're not in that mindset, or in that frame of mindset, or in that mood to see it. We're too broken. We're too tired. We're too exhausted. And that's why I'm here to tell you that this is the bigger picture. The bigger picture is positive.
Yeah.
But you just need to see it that way and have more faith in that journey that you're in, as hurtful as it is. Yeah. Now, it's a journey. The destination is what counts. It's not the journey.
Wow. What else can we ask in regards to Britney? I'm sure you have questions too.
I had questions, but you covered most of my questions.
Oh, good.
Actually, it was, and I actually, with the whole reading, having, I tapped into her energy. I saw some things. A lot of my questions have been answered now. Shall we see maybe what's going to happen with that court? When is the court?
June 23rd, I believe it is.
Okay. So we want to know if Jamie is going to continue to be.
I think we asked that, though. We already asked that specific question.
Oh, yeah, we did. We're right.
What would be the results of this of her speaking up in court?
I'm going to leave it more general. Let's see, what the cards have to say.
But I'm excited for Britney. I'm excited to see what she does next.
She's on the fence though. She's not sure this is going to work out for her. Because I got the 9 of Wands, so she's protecting herself. She's very unsure how this is going to go. She's like, oh, right now she's not looking forward to going on.
I mean,
in court.
Who would?
And they're not giving me a concrete answer because a lot can happen with that 7 of Cups right now. A lot.
We're gonna have to do a follow-up.
Yes, I think so. I think it's too soon right now but I do feel that what she's feeling, she's not looking forward to it, but she knows it's the right thing to do. It's giving her anxiety right now. Anxiety.
That's understandable.
She doesn't want to talk about it. So
that's definitely understandable. But like I said, we need to do a follow-up because I want to see it because there's always some Britney turn of events in court. I
agree. We'll do a follow-up. We'll see what unfolds in the next few months for Britney. We all hope the best for her. We're all rooting for her. We all want her to find her happiness.
Let us know if you have questions, guys, in the comments. You know, it's only our 2 brains, but you Britney fans, I know you guys have questions. So for the follow-up, let us know in the comments.
Please do, everyone. Just comment down below. And if you haven't already, please just give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and also don't forget to press that bell because otherwise you won't be notified about our videos when we post our videos. Although we post everything on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I mean, we're all over the place, but just in case, you know, you don't want to miss one of our videos, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. And we'll be back next week with yet another Walk of Femme super amazing celebrity reading, right? Any ideas, Kemp?
I have plenty of ideas, but we'll always allow the audience to share their thoughts in the comments because people have suggested quite a few different people that are interesting.
We have a long list. The list is getting longer. So we're dedicating our weekends to record these videos for you guys because we don't want to miss a beat. Not a bit, a beat or a bit. Thanks, everyone, for watching. See you next time. Bye.